Hi Scorpio, this is your April 17th through April 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread after that. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Page of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Sun and the Queen of Cups. And we also have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Leo on the table. I usually go with a king or queen or both if one or both show up, and we do have a couple here. All right, we have the King of Pentacles. That was the first card that came out, and we have the Queen of Cups. That was the last card that came out. And it does feel like a journey. Let me jump ahead real quick. I always like when a king and a queen show up in the same reading. That means, to me at least, that both of you are vibing on the same, very similar level, the king and the queen level. That's very high vibrational level. That means that both of you are ready for a commitment, ready for something serious. And you could be 25, 35, 65, doesn't matter. And I think this person's got a lot of work ahead of them in order for the two of you to be together. Let me elaborate. Let me start with the King of Pentacles first, right? So we got this person coming into your life, the King of Pentacles. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of earth in their chart. If they're not an earth sign, perhaps they're wealthy. They could be working for a financial institution. They could be an entrepreneur. Something like that. And they're clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of attention. You definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. It's a card of victory, success, right? So that's how they're coming in. They're coming in to win you over, right? They're coming in with a lot of attention towards you. It's like they're focused on you, and you're their number one priority. However, the next card that came out is the Ten of Wands. It's not in the past, it's in the future. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of hard work. And I think this person knows that they've got a lot of work ahead of them in order for the two of you to be together, for whatever reason, right? Perhaps the two of you have history. Perhaps the two of you already tried in the past, but it never got off the ground, right? Perhaps you're making them work. You're making them prove it to you that they're worth your time and effort, right? This person knows it's going to be a challenge for them, but they're ready. They're ready for that challenge, okay? Because they're coming in towards you correctly. Remember that Six of Wands clarifying them? That's a good sign. And right there in the middle, we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Page of Pentacles. I think this is also their energy. Right, the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is often referred to as the knight in the shining armor, Prince Charming. So prepare to be wined and dined. Prepare for very romantic gestures. They taking you out, doing this and that, right? The Page of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Cups is a good card. It's a good card, especially if it's clarifying a card like the Knight of Cups. They're not just going to be, sinning under your window. They're not just going to be taking walks in the park. The Page of Pentacles, I think, they will start investing, literally investing into this, right? Do expect them to give you gifts, take you out, things like that. With the Page of Pentacles, they could literally give you something. The Page of Pentacles could be something tangible, something you can touch. All right, so yeah, they're coming in towards you correctly with the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, right? It's like a balance. All right, the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck could be a Pisces you're dealing with. The High Priestess could be a card of something hidden, something you're not aware of. If the two of you had history, if it never got off the ground, perhaps you just don't know what exactly happened. Right, and they will explain it to you. That doesn't change the fact that they have a lot of work ahead of them. The High Priestess could be a card of intuition. Perhaps it's your intuition telling you to make sure they show you, they prove you that they're not just here temporarily, And I don't think they are. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Sun and the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups. You are in your own potential outcome. And your card is sitting right next to such beautiful, amazing cards. The Sun in the middle could be Leo you're dealing with. But the Sun is that clarity card, so you'll be crystal clear at some point in the future that yes, this person means business, they're here to stay, they're in it to win it. Right? And besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So I think this person will make whatever it takes to make you happy. Right? The Ten of Pentacles, the first card in the potential outcome, is a card of a commitment to marriage. Rock solid commitment to marriage, as a matter of fact. This is when people buy real estate together, enjoy financial abundance together. It's a very stable card, long term. Alright, so yeah. For whatever reason, this person has got a challenge. Right? And they're accepting the challenge, right? Expect all kinds of attention from them, and I think eventually they will prove you that, they're worth your time and effort, and they're going to make you happy. Alright, Scorpio? So yeah, I'm not going to bother with an extended, this looks awesome, really happy for you, congratulations. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, and we have you, the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, this is going to be a very short interpretation, Scorpio. You're the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and the first three cards, all of them, the three cards that came out, they're all about some kind of a choice you will have to make. I did not clarify any of them because the universe made it crystal clear that you'll have a choice to make, and I think it's going to be you in charge of making that choice, right? You see the person in the Two of Wands all the way to your left, yeah, they're choosing between two. The Seven of Cups in the middle is often referred to as the card of a multiple choice. Right? You see the silhouette of a person looking at all those options, looking at all those choices. And the Six of Pentacles right next to the deck, the person standing up is also choosing between two people. But in your case, it doesn't have to be two people you're choosing from. Again, it's just two options or three options, four options, I don't know. Right? Perhaps you're choosing your next vacation destination. You're choosing a house you want to move into, you want to purchase. You're choosing a washing machine. You're choosing what have you. But definitely a choice. I don't see it being a very critical choice, right? But it will make you think. We don't have any major arcana cards. We don't. So I think you'll have time to think about it. You'll have time to compare. You'll have time to do your research, read some feedback of other people who purchased it or something like that. But do have a choice. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Five of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I don't know what this person did to you, Scorpio. I don't think I've ever seen you this pissed. Seriously, no joke. The answer is absolutely no. And it's like you will chase this person out of your life when they do show up. Yeah, they will infuriate you. There is no other way for me to interpret this. The Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands, those are all not lovey-dovey cards. Quite the opposite. The Knight of Swords right next to the deck, I think that's you. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but that's you, chasing them out. Because out of all four Knights, the Knight of Swords is the one that tends to get into fights. And in this case, it will translate into you getting pissed off. Like how this person even had the audacity to show their face. Right? They did hurt you. The Nine of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a wounded warrior. Alright, so yeah. I'm not going to spend any more time on this because there is no other way to see. There's only one scenario here. You're shutting them down, you're chasing them out, you are having a few words to say, and they're not going to appreciate them. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the Two of Cups, the Moon. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the World. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This spread could be interpreted multiple ways, Scorpio. But I will talk about what speaks to me the most. It looks like some kind of a secret partnership, secret deal, secret alliance of some sort. Right? But there is going to be action. But you're not going to be letting everybody know that this is actually happening. Okay? I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but yeah, let me explain. The first card that came out is the Two of Cups. Right? The Two of Cups, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is my handshake card. So it could be literally a handshake, or it could be there could be paperwork involved, right? So it could be as simple as you and your coworker, your colleague, you're gonna have this conversation, and it will go like this: I will have your back if you have my back. Okay? Or it could be literally some kind of a contract, some kind of an alliance, some kind of a partnership, something that involves for two parties, two people to come together and, sign some paperwork, or at least shake hands. The moon to the right from the Two of Cups is a card of secrets. Okay? Hush, hush. Keeping it on the download. Okay. The Knight of Wands clarified by the World. The Knight of Wands, it's the most passionate knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Wands is a card of action. So there is going to be action. There's going to be something happening behind closed doors, in the background, on the down low, what have you. But there's definitely action being taken. But nobody, or very few people know about this. Right? The World, clarifying it, is a new chapter. Right? Or it could be a card of travel. Somebody could be going on a business trip. Right? But the World is a card of my happy end, right? This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, but a new happy chapter is about to begin. And the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is an amazing card to have when it comes to work, business, and finances. It's one of the best cards to have, right? It's a card of financial abundance. The person in the Nine of Pentacles is enjoying their financial situation, right? So you've got money in the bank, or you got money coming your way. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Scorpio, this week. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have Death. We have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by Justice. And we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Libra. What you're not expecting is this King of Wands, whom you already know, messaging you, texting you, calling you, okay? And for whatever reason, you will have to think about this, what you want to do about it. Perhaps the two of you parted ways on not such good terms, right? So yeah, the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody coming back from the past, in this particular case, for sure. You already know this person. The King of Wands, the first card that came out, this is the person reaching out to you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. It could be about work, business, and finances, right? So in this case, this is somebody who is an entrepreneur, somebody you used to work with, used to do business with. The Page of Wands clarifying the King of Wands is a message or a communication in some shape or form. Death in the middle, that is you. That is your major arcana card, Scorpio. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. And the Two of Pentacles, the next card over, this is you weighing pros and cons, thinking about whatever this person has to offer, whether you want this or not. Justice, clarifying that. It could be an apology coming from them. Justice could be the legal system. Justice could be making everything right. Or perhaps this is, again, a way of the universe to show you, if you do move forward with this, whatever it is this person wants, make sure everything is done by the book. If this is about some kind of paperwork, review the paperwork, give it to a lawyer. If you want to do business with this person, again, make sure all the paperwork is in order. If this is about love, then it's up to you what you want to do. We are entering Mercury retrograde right now, right? And this is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. However, Mercury retrograde is a good time to do something again. Something you've already done in the past, and that was good. That was gave you good results. It was successful. So during Mercury retrograde, it's okay to redo something or do something again, if that makes sense. All right, but yeah, think about it. I don't see you rushing into it yet. Take your time. Review everything they have to say and everything they have to offer. Again, give it to a lawyer if you have to. Consult somebody, and then make an educated decision. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.